I was reminded the other day of a story that I had nearly forgotten. The tale of the god Indra and his battle against the mighty serpent, Vritra. The Vritra had taken all of the rivers of the world hostage, causing a global drought. Only by destroying the 99 fortresses of the Vritra and slaying the beast itself was Indra able to liberate the waters. The priests would call me sacrilegious, but to me, this tale has a hidden meaning. I am facing a Vritra of my own, and that monster is the great lie that I have lived until this day. The 99 fortresses are the little lies that are still burrowed into my soul. My irrational fear of corruption, my distaste for violence, and that misplaced care for the so-called innocent. Only when I destroy these inner fortresses can I unleash the greatness within me and become a ruler whose name will live on for millennia. To do so, I must look beyond our traditional enemies. Far to the northeast lies the land of Bengal. It is here, where the sacred Ganges meets the ocean, that I will achieve my greatest triumph yet. I have announced a march on the Pala Empire that rules Bengal. General Arayan has already left at the head of a large vanguard. Together, we will bring holy water from the Ganges back to Chola lands, so that the gods may bless our realm. And if I can defeat one of the greatest empires in the known world in the process, then all the better. The journey ahead of us will be long and arduous. Take heart, men. Once the Bengali Emperor lies dead in the field, you will all drink from the sacred river Ganges.
உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. சரி, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளை? இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். சரி.
I hear rumors of a vast Chola force marching on my land.
என்ன கட்டளை?
Do you truly believe that your army of fledglings can go toe-to-toe with the Pala Empire, Rajendra?
முன்னேறு. என்ன கட்டளை? சரி ஐயா.
It did not work out too well for your predecessors. Memory serves.
The kingdom of Kalinga is the first obstacle in our path. Many of their soldiers are spread out across the countryside, so the city should be easy pickings.
The Cholas are here. Lock the gates. Abandon your posts. I mean, defend the city with your lives.
ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி, ஆயுதத்தை எடு. உங்கள் சித்தம் என்ன கட்டளை?
Kalinga is ours. Let us rest and bandage our wounds before we continue our march.
என்ன கட்டளை?
It appears that King Indraratha fled as soon as he saw our forces on the horizon.
உங்கள் சித்தம் கடமை
A small
போகிறேன்.
fortress in the mountains and plans to attack us from behind once we leave the city.
முன்னேறு.
If we kill him, we could crush what little remains of the resistance.
என்ன கட்டளை ஐயா?
I hear that you have captured Kalinga,
இந்த
Rajendra.
கணமே போகிறேன்.
I too stepped on an ant this morning, you know.
சரி ஐயா.
But you do not hear me bragging about it.
Utkala lies before us. Its thick walls and dense forests are formidable defenses.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
Perhaps we can find an easier way inside.
The walls of Utkala have not been breached in living memory, and they will not fall today.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
சரி ஐயா. அப்படியே. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். சரி ஐயா. சரி ஐயா. முன்னேறு. முன்னேறு. தாக்கு. சரி ஐயா. முன்னேறு. சரி ஐயா. சரி ஐயா. ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
My only regret
இந்த கணமே
is not joining the Chalukyas in war against you, Rajendra.
சரியையா, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
It would have been
சரியையா,
a fine thing to burn Thanjavur to the ground.
Strong words for a man with an arrow through his chest. But for such words to have any meaning, they must be acted upon.
ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
A brave death does not undo a life of cowardice.
பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
Spare us!
இந்த கணமே
Kill the people in the other village over there. They have more food than we do.
போகிறேன். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
We are running low on provisions for our soldiers, Emperor. Might I suggest a quick romp through the countryside for a bit of pillaging? The peasantry have excellent food stores at this time of year.
முன்னேறு. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளையா? அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா, அப்படியே. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். அப்படியே. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி ஐயா, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
These old trebuchets may yet have a few holes in them. Let us use them to crack open Utkala's defenses. Utkala is ours, but we cannot stay here for long. Reinforce our army and let us face the Bengali Emperor in battle.
Some weeks ago, bandits stole a relic from our monastery. As our new ruler, we ask that you return it to us.
It is good to see you again, Rajendra. Now, Mahipala has arrayed his army on the battlefield and prepares to attack. My men and I have scouted the land thoroughly, however, so we will not have to fight blindly.
What is it with these monks and not being able to keep track of their holy artifacts? Ah well, as long as they reward us for our trouble, we must hurry to secure our position. Prepare for battle. When this day is over, we will wash off the blood of our enemies in the sacred waters of the Ganges.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Thanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
என்ன கட்டளை? உங்கள் சித்தம். பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. சரி ஐயா. சரி. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா. உங்கள் சித்தம். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
We humbly thank you for your help, Emperor Rajendra. You may have your pick from our supply stores.
சரி.
My dynasty learned not to embark on extravagant campaigns like yours long ago, Rajendra. Now we will teach the Cholas that same lesson. Send forth the Rathas!
The wood in these machines was rotted through. I am surprised that they survived this long. Ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
I once mourned the killing of innocents. But I must remember that these peasants are not truly innocent. In their weakness, they allowed themselves to be used by an enemy king. They are as complicit in the slaying of my soldiers as he is.
சித்தம் முன்னேறு.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
Bala army scatters like birds frightened by a tiger's roar. Victory is ours. Despite suffering humiliation at my hands, Mahipala refuses to bend the knee. He retreats and leaves eastern Bengal open for raids. And in doing so, he saves his dynasty from annihilation. A part of me admires his staunch resistance, but that is a part of me which must die. There can be no admiration for one's enemies, no respect for those who refuse to accept their place in the world that I am creating. For now, I will leave Mahipala to pick up the pieces of his broken pride. Another, even greater predator has drawn my eye.
சரி,